Hello everybody, welcome back for some more Crash Bandicoot 100%, and now we're going to go right back into Sunset Vista again, because I happened to forget a box, and I think that Cortex doesn't count, like his tokens, I don't think they count towards your box grade, but I still recommend getting all of the Cortex head icons if you can. That way you get the keys, get them out of the way, but we did happen to miss one box, unfortunately. That's because, well, that actually was a Cortex box. So, that's why I missed it. As you could, if you couldn't tell, that's why. Motherfucker, just give me the damn... Hold on, where... Okay, I don't see anything in here. The thing is, I don't exactly remember where in the hell the box was, actually, because it's been a while since I've done this, particularly. But it's funny, because usually when I do this level, I end up missing that one box anyway, and I'm like, well, fuck me in the butt, you know? Like, where in the world could it possibly be at? I don't think there's anything I can do there, because those blocks are moving way too quick for me to even jump on top of them in the first place. Alright, let's see here. Nope, nothing in there, nothing up there. Usually, like, if anything, just jump on top of the boxes. If you're wondering where a token could possibly be at, then I'd say, if anything, just check there. I don't know if I'm 100% correct on that, but I don't think there's a box in there, though. I mean, I do know about, you know, the obvious Aqua Ku mask, but I don't see anything that would be defined as a box. There's no exclamation mark, nothing. Now, this time, I'm going to try to make sure that I don't have a full Aku mask thing going on when we hit those other boxes. I'll just have to, you know, wait that out. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that was going to happen anyway. There was nothing I could really do about that, to be honest. Wait, I wonder if we have to... I was going to say, I don't think we have to jump on those, because I want to say there's nothing up there that to worry about. If anything, if I miss these boxes, I'll have to just go back and look and try to find out what the fuck they were again. Or miss this... If I miss this one particular box, I need to re-look at where they are, because I think I have an idea of where it might be at, but that doesn't necessarily conclude the idea that I know exactly where it's at, which is already a problem enough. Oh, piss. I don't know why I freaked out there, considering the fact that nothing would have happened. Okay. Except that would have just fallen down. That's about it. And come on. And come on. And come on. There we go. Yeah, sometimes it's just this whole waiting thing kind of gets annoying. But it's something you kind of have to do. I don't see anything that would be in here at all. The only Cortex icon that I know about that's out of a box is that one we have to jump up to. By that I mean the one we have to not break those boxes to get. Unless there's like a box in here. I didn't think so. Okay. Like I said before, it doesn't hurt to check. It really doesn't hurt to double check your work and find out if you're missing anything or not. Oh god. Thing is, if I do fall down on those fire, I still have a chance to get back up, which I've done before. Okay, nothing over here. Make sure I get everything perfectly. Okay, good, good, good. And heading up once again. I don't see anything over here that would be, you know, related to boxes. So I think we're pretty much good on that one. Gonna kill this fucking... See, yeah, when you kill the bat, kill that last bat, it actually ends up spawning. Or it pretty much despawns the other ones and gives you Whooper Fruit if they're on screen. But only the ones that are on screen, though. So, just... I guess if you want some extra Whooper Fruit, you know, if you ever feel like needing it, then there you go. Which, you know, it would be cool to have a Crash game where you can actually kind of use the Whooper Fruit for something else besides, well, you know, just getting lives. I mean, I know there's... You know, Crash the Titans and what have you that kind of does it. Well, by that I mean, like, you know, you get health, and that's about it, but still. Alright, now remember there's a token over here. So, whenever you're spinning around, try not to break every single thing. I might have actually missed... No, I know exactly what I missed. Well, I don't know exactly where it's at. I don't remember, but, I know I missed a Cortex box. That's for sure that I know that. Oh, fucking A. Come on, there we go. Nice. Give Daddy what he wants. And going down. And almost fell completely off. And almost fell off. And fell off. That was bound to happen. I hate this level with a passion. But unfortunately, I have to show you guys the ins and outs of Crash Bandicoot. Because this is pretty much what happens in this game. I play these levels and I end up dying constantly. And it becomes kind of a pain in my ass. Thing is, like, I've played these levels so much, you would think I would have them, you know, memorized. Oh, God. I don't even want to say that anymore. I just realized what I just said, and now I just want to puke. But basically, You would think I would have it memorized by now to where I have these levels down pat. You know, you would think I would know where everything is and how to avoid everything and how to pretty much play this level to pristine conditions. But, you know, knowing me, that's not possible. So, oh well. Thing is, I would have actually had this episode uploaded, you know, last night or yesterday. I should say last night, actually. I would have had, not this episode, episode 1. We're on 3 right now. What the fuck? Well, okay, anyway. I would have had episode 1 uploaded last night if it hadn't been for me getting distracted by playing Overwatch with my group of buddies. I had a 4-man Overwatch thing going on. I think it was 4-man, yeah. Because it was me, my brother, it was David, and my cousin Nick. Well, he's an ex-cousin, but at the same time, I still consider him my cousin. That was pretty fun. I enjoyed that, actually. We all had like a group chat thing going on, which generally I never really do group chat things at all. I just don't find them that fun unless it's like with people I really, really am comfortable with. And those happen to be people I'm comfortable with. The only problem is everybody kind of wants to interrupt everybody. I mean, well, everybody's kind of different in their own way. Like, my brother Dalton interrupts, you know, pretty much everybody. And it's like, it makes it harder for anybody to actually be able to talk because he's always talking at the same fucking time somebody else is talking. And so you kind of have to be like, okay, who said what? Who said this? But that's the problem with, like, doing group stuff. Is like, you're trying to figure out who said what. Because you always have that one person in your group that's just the... Not really necessarily talkative person. More of just, like, the... You know, the booming voice and wants to make his voice heard instead of everybody else. Because he's like one of those guys that's like, if you... You know, it's like, if you guys don't, you know, listen to me, I'm going to make you listen to me. It's one of those things, and I hate that. Same thing with Nick, though. It's like, it's one of those, you know, you got to listen to me now, or I'm not going to fucking tell you again kind of things. I mean, they'll tell you again, but you know what I'm saying. Like, they're more of like the out there voices, I guess. Trying to make themselves heard more often than anybody else in the group. Whereas David's more of like the kind of, not necessarily shy or quiet or anything, just more of like kind of waiting for his turn, I guess. Which, I mean, I tend to do the same thing. I try to do the same thing too. I kind of tend to want to wait for my turn to speak, you know, and just, but sometimes I learned over the years that it's better just to kind of just, if someone's going to interrupt the fuck out of you, you better interrupt the fuck out of them, because you're not going to get a word in at all. And that's the thing that I've learned with these guys. It's like, unless I don't start talking now, I'm never going to get a chance to talk. And, like, even when I want to talk, it's like nobody wants to fucking... Well, they either don't want to listen or they're too busy interrupting my ass. It's like, come on, guys. But then again, you know, we're playing a multiplayer shooter game, and everybody has to say something at once because, you know, so many things are going on screen at one time. And I got lucky there. I honestly got lucky there. Don't know how I got lucky there, but I did. Okay. That about killed me. That would have been bad. That would have been really, really bad. Fortunately, it was not. Fortunately, it didn't kill me. Okay. Thing is, I wanted to do fucking, I should have recorded it, but the problem is, like, nobody has... We all have good mics. It's just MP3 Skype sucks at recording. And it's not like I can have everybody, like, grab Audacity and then just... And it's weird, because, like, whenever you're on recording... Well, I've gotten used to it. I want to make myself appear known. You know, I want to make... That's probably where I get all my, I don't know, like, I try to be enthusiastic, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I try to be as enthusiastic on recording as I possibly can. Not because I'm trying to, like, you know, facade it or anything like that. Like, it's not like I'm trying to hide behind anything. Like, this is just naturally me when I play games. This is naturally how I am. You know, I try to be as enthused as possible about everything I can. I mean, fuck. You know, I was going in with The Evil Within thinking, like, I was going to enjoy it, but I didn't think I was going to like it that much. I came out thinking, you know, high praise in the damn thing, just because of just how awesome of a game it was, even though it wasn't really even that good. Like, I noticed it wasn't really that good of a game, but in my mindset, I took it, you know, to where, like, I knew I was going to enjoy it, and I made damn sure that I did. Thing is, oh god, you know, I hate how people talk about my personality, and they think they know anything about me whatsoever. It's like, you know, you're so much, you know, you're so talkative and out there, and just, you talk all the time on your videos, which, you know, when you get to know me, I kind of end up talking a lot anyway. You know, that's just how I am. I kind of blame my videos for that, because, again, I kind of had to make this habit of talking over my background noises as, you know, best as possible. Well, basically, it's like people think they know me, you know, and they watch my videos, and it's like, well, either they watch my videos first and they think like, oh, you know, he's probably like a really, really talkative person in real life. Well, no, I mean, I'm more of just kind of polite and try to like let, you know, some other people talk instead of me, because I do realize that my opinion really doesn't matter. So it's like, why even bother? It's like when I don't mean to be like rude or anything. Like I've told him this before. It's like whenever my friend asks for my opinion on anything, I'm like, well, what's the point of me giving my opinion when you're not going to use it anyway? So now, with that, I'm not trying to like blame him for anything. I'm just trying to say like, with that, it's kind of made me grow into this guy who's like, you know, my opinion really doesn't matter anyway. So why the fuck even bother? It's like when one of my buddies, you know, the buddy I know at work, you know, he was asking for like an intro thing, and I couldn't really understand exactly what he was going for. I tried to figure out what he was going for, and of course I'm a dumbass, so I don't really know exactly what he was talking about for intro wise. But I was thinking like, if I give him this, why would it matter? Because, you know, he's probably just gonna end up like my friend and just be like, well, I made my own thing, you know, so fuck you, and why even give me an opinion in the first place? And it's like, I mean, yeah, they ask for your opinion, but at the same time, like, I feel like, what's the point now? Because I just feel like it doesn't really matter. I don't think there is something over here. Motherfucker, I should have known that. Well, the good thing is, now that we have all the boxes, now we can go get the key. Now, if you guys are wondering, I'm not trying to, like, talk shit to anybody. I'm just trying to say that how I feel about some situations. Now, again, like I said, I don't think these count towards your overall grade, but I mean, go ahead and try to get them anyway. You have plenty of time to get across, but it's still a scary jump and a scary slope. Now, do not jump in the portal when he drops the key. Grab the key, then jump in the portal, because trust me, you have to do that again. I don't want to do that again. Hell, I got the key now. Every time you get a key, you get to save the game, thank God. So it saves the keys for you, but you got to get the boxes still. But like I said, like, it's not like, I don't know, like, I don't want to make or do anything for anybody anymore, because I feel like my opinion doesn't matter. That's what I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say. And like I said, I'm not trying to blame, you know, David for making me that way. It's just, most of the time, like, back then a lot, we used to do that a lot. He'd ask for my opinion on something, and he just ended up doing his own opinion anyway. It's like, why even bother telling you what I was going to say? He's probably watching this right now. He's like, motherfucker. Talking shit. Well, you know, that's just how it is. We understand each other. That's pretty much it. It's no biggie. Not trying to talk shit, just trying to say how I feel nowadays. I mean, typically, and here's, okay, you know, you want to hear me talking shit. All right, we'll talk shit. Now, here's the thing. It's funny because people kind of wonder why I'm so weird when it comes to, like, my eating, like, why I'm so quiet and kind of, I actually notice it myself. I do it a lot, and I tend to try to do it. I try to eat alone because I try to eat away from other people, you know what I mean? Like, not because I'm not trying to be rude. It's just because, like, back when I was a kid, I had these neighbors who we used to kind of, like, you know, take them to school with us when we went to school. And for some strange reason, I don't know why, I would be eating cereal, and they would be watching me and laughing for some strange reason. And it kind of gave me this insecurity about my eating. And this was when I was a kid. Usually when you're a kid, you know, things kind of seem bigger and worse. You know, but as you go on, you start thinking, like, maybe I am a little bit weird when I eat. Maybe I should try to eat away from other people, you know, and just try not to sit at a lunch table with other people because I feel so awkward. And it's funny because I notice that when I'm at work or whatever, you know, the guys at work, you know, when we're at the lunch table, you know, they'll put their stuff on the table. Me, it's just like I'll hide it underneath the table because I just don't want people seeing what I have or seeing me eating. Just because of this weird, you know, dilemma that just randomly happened. It's like, it makes no sense to me at all, but it's just the way that I feel. I feel very self-conscious about a lot of things. And I mainly blame my childhood for it. I had a good childhood. I can't lie. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I had, like, a lot of annoying-ass neighbors and a lot of annoying-ass friends. Which I think is probably what kind of keeps me away from people. Is because I had this one particular quote-unquote friend, I guess you could say, who would always come down and always want to play, you know, and stuff like this. And it's like, dude, just fuck off. And that's kind of what made me feel like I don't want to not be shy around people. I mean, I was shy and awkward, But that's kind of what made me feel awkward around people, uncomfortable just being around people, is because, you know, people would bug the hell out of me. It's like, I don't want to be bothered. And now that's why I kind of would feel like I'm more alone. I mean, then again, you know, I have particular friends that I do like hanging out with now, of course. And if anything, last night definitely proved to me, myself, I proved to myself that I definitely have people that I actually want to spend time with. Well, I mean, Christmas did the same thing, too. Christmas was fucking awesome. I got to spend time with my father's side of the family. That was amazing. All the kids were there, which was surprising. I mean, of course they had their you know, boyfriends and girlfriends and what have you, but of course here I am, the one guy who doesn't have anything besides his hand. But, you know, here I am, just fucking Rosie Palms and her 5 sisters. But oh shit. Oh god. Okay. That was intentional, of course. If you see those 2 spiky ball things floating down there, that is going to be, it's kind of, again, it goes back to that secret thing. Like, it goes back to, you know, hey, there's a secret down here kind of situation. You know, I'm actually enjoying this. I'm pretty sure people are probably like, God, Alex, why are you doing this to yourself? Like, you always talk shit about Crash Bandicoot 1. I don't hate it. I love this game. I don't know why people would think that I hate this game. Well, I mean, I'm sure nobody does. But I mean, like, if you did, I don't know why you would think that. I don't hate this game. I've 100%ed it before. It's just, it's a bitch to 100%. It's like when you play Donkey Kong Country 1, you know? It's like, at first you're like having a blast, and then near the end you're like wanting to strangle your friend's throat because you know, you guys are getting mad at each other and you're fucking getting tired of this shit that the game's pulling on you. And there we go. But, you know, it's funny because I like Donkey Kong Country. Like, I always find myself coming back to these games. Like, even Mario 64. There's something about it. And I don't know what it is. Well, for me, Donkey Kong Country I never played until I was kind of a little bit older. I mean, one of my neighbors, she had a Game Boy, and she had a Donkey Kong Country for the Game Boy. You know, the one with the cameras. That's not really exactly precise on how to explain it. I think it was like Donkey Kong Country or Donkey Kong World or some shit. And either way, basically, it was Donkey Kong Country for the Game Boy, but except instead of collecting, I think you still collect Konglers, but I think you collect cameras as well as an actual collectible. And that was like the first time I played it, and then finally, you know, my friend introduced me to, like, you know, the SNES emulator stuff, and I was like, okay, so we played that, and I was like probably a teen, probably at that time when I started playing Donkey Kong Country, if anything. So I never had a SNES in my childhood, never had an NES. Well, I mean, there was a SNES my uncle had, but I wouldn't necessarily count that as, you know, mine or anything like that. But he had Yoshi's Island and Super Mario World, and I think he also had... No, I don't know if he had an NES or not. He probably did. I don't think so. I know we had Sonic the Hedgehog, that's for sure. I definitely remember Sonic the Hedgehog, though. Like, no doubt about that. But basically, you know, it's not a part of my childhood, but there's something still about it that makes me want to play it, you know, over and over again. I think it might just be my fascination with platformers in general. I really love platformers. And, well, I don't know. I don't even know if it's that. It's probably like side-scroller platformers that I really like the most. Or 3D platformers like this. But then again, it depends on the game. Like, I played Vex. Oh, God, I played Vex. I know a lot of people like that game. I just... Look, I don't, okay? Well, what I need to do, actually, is I need to stop being such an asshole and actually play it again. Because what I tell myself is I always say, like, I will never truly hate a game until I play it twice. That's my motto. That's what I always go by. Like, I'll never say I hate a game until I've played it twice and given it both a fair chance. And, of course, I'm sure people are probably like, well, what's technically a fair chance in your eyes, you know? Like, 5 minutes? No. I played the game multiple fucking times, okay? Actually, I tried playing the game. Tried playing it again, like, a couple times, even when I had it. Like, I started over, you know, I was like, okay, maybe I'm missing something. Something's not right here. Let's try this again. And what do you know, I still just didn't like it. But I think, if anything, now that I'm older, I'm starting to enjoy games for what they are more than what I want them to be. It's like with Parasite Eve. Like, if you look at Parasite Eve coming in, you're like, this looks like shit. It's like, this has really not a lot of gameplay going for it. But it's the story that gets me. And I actually do like the gameplay. I generally like it. Again, like I said, I think it's probably because I'm older now. Now that I'm finally a technical adult, quote unquote. You know, it's like I feel like I can finally play these games and enjoy them at my fullest peak. Because like when you're a kid, all you care about is, well, for the most part, all you care about is just having fun. And it's weird because even when you're a kid, you kind of look at games in a whole different light. And I can kind of vouch for this because look at Sonic Adventure. People don't fucking like Sonic Adventure. I mean, they like Sonic Adventure 2, but a lot of people don't like Sonic Adventure 1 because of how bad it quote-unquote is. But since I played it as a kid, I don't see it as bad. I see it more as, well, I see it as bad now. Like, I mean, like, it didn't age well, but it's more of like, I don't see it as a bad game just because, you know, it's like, well, I played it when I was a kid, and that's where the nostalgia glasses come in, too. It's like, you know, you play those games as a kid, and you kind of see them in a whole different light when you're older, and it's like, whoa. You know, I used to play as a kid. It kind of makes it better because it's nostalgic. I don't know. It's a weird psychological thing with people, and you know, everybody has their own little things that they go with, and mine just happens to be really, really strange, odd, particular games, which Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, and you know, the Mega Collection, all that other stuff I played when I was young, and hell, actually, when I had the Mega Collection, this is kind of weird because it has the, or no, I had the Mega Collection. Yeah, I had Mega Collection Plus. But that's not what I'm trying to talk about. What I'm trying to talk about was since I had Sonic Adventure, I had the minigames that you can play. Well, quote-unquote minigames. Those were pretty much, well, it came with the Game Gear Sonic game. And I never played it before. And I was playing it. I was like, oh, it's Sonic 1, you know, because that's what it looked like. I was like, it's Sonic 1, you know, there's Green Hill Zone right there. And then I was playing, and I was thinking, like, the fuck? Bridge Zone? I don't remember that, but okay. It's like, well, I never got past Green Hill Zone when I was a kid, so that's probably why I don't remember it. You know, I think the Game Gear might actually have Marble as well. I don't know, actually. Did it have Marble or not? Beats me. I think you have to have the blue gem here, which I don't think we actually have, do we? No, we don't have it. Okay. Well, it's a good thing I came back to just check and make sure, you know, if I had it. I hate Cortex Power, not as a design or a level particularly, but just as the fucking box gem here. That's why I don't like the box gym here. I like this level, but I don't like the goddamn box gym. Because you got to do this stupid backtracking crap, and I hate that. It's like a maze almost. Alright, here we go. Yep, see, like, you got to come this way, and then once you get, like, that fork in the road, that's typically when you know you're pretty much good to go. So I'm just going to cross through here and just not worry about these boxes. We'll head on our merry way. Might as well get it done and over with. Actually, speaking of which, since I have the key, what I probably should do is I should probably head back to the door that it opens. I think it's on this island. I think it still opens the one on this, not on this island, but the one before that. This is what, the third island we've gone to? Yeah, I think so. Wait, how many islands? Is there 3 islands? I think there is 3. I'm just retarded. Yeah, I don't know, really. Okay, I want to ask you guys, like, in a serious, like, you know, a wholeness. Like, do you think that the islands for Crash Bandicoot 1 are pretty cool, or do you like the warp rooms better? Personally speaking, I kind of like the islands. I think they're kind of cool. And it's funny because, you know, I think Crash Bandicoot's going to be that one thing I'm going to admit, like, just all my deep, dark secrets on. So if you're wanting to hear all of them, that's kidding, not all of them. There's one that I'm not going to tell anybody. But there's, shit. You know what I could do? Instead of going back to the map, I could have died. But, I guess I could admit, like, the stupid childhood shit that I used to do. I was pretty fascinated with Crash Bandicoot when I was young, and we kind of lost it after a while, you know? We kind of lost the game, kind of broke or something like that, and so I used to be a fan of... I've been a fan of playing games for a long time, okay? I've been playing games for a while. I think when I was probably like 5 or so, who knows? Who knows exactly how old, but pretty young age, pretty impressionable age, and I always had like a fascination with wanting to make my own games too. And I had this weird kind of thing I would do at school where I would take my pencil and I would pretty much use I would use the pencil as like its own character in a sense. Like I would have him, because like, you know, I had like a sharp end and stuff like that. I'm kind of embarrassed to say it, but at the same time, fuck it, who cares? So I want you guys to know a little bit more about me. I want you guys to kind of learn more, I guess. Kind of understand what makes me me, I guess you could say. Motherfucker! Should have known that was a left one. This is the one I don't have memorized. Fucking hate this level. Basically, I would take that. I also use my hand too as another character in my eraser, and I have them like go on adventures and shit. Like the eraser, he kind of I was inspired with him by Patrick Star on SpongeBob SquarePants game, where he would actually be more of a fat but strong, tubby kind of guy. You know what I mean? Like the mostly stronger one. Whereas my pencil would basically be the kind of light attack kind of guy. In my hand, I have no fucking clue what that was. I think it was just like a middle of the ground thing. But I would have them. I would actually draw out, like on paper, the dots on this game. Like, you know how there's like the dots for like the level select, and you would select. There's like that line, and you would select the level that you want to go to. Well, I would draw the same thing there, and it's funny because I would, kind of make the game work level select wise around this game. And that's crazy, even though like it wasn't a game. It was just me being bored back at school. Fucking school sucked. Let's be honest, guys. School fucking sucks. We know that. Get over it. But hey, that's just a theory. That's a game theory. Thanks for watching. Now we got 53% done. We have over halfway in 2 episodes. No, 3 episodes. Almost caught me there. You little fucking bastard. As you can tell, the levels are going to get a little bit harder. The reason why we're not getting the percent as fast is because we can't get all the gems, because we have to have specific gems to do so. And that's where the problem comes into play. So far we can't go to Cortex Power, can't get all those. I wish we could see what fucking gems we had. That would be nice, right? Well, the thing is, I'm gonna go through these levels and just complete them and just try to beat these. If anything, I can go to Generator Room and just... Because there's a green gem here that gives you extra lives, but not anything else. So, anyway, guys, we're almost done with the game. I know, right? We're almost done, but not 100% done. Well, that's going to be a while. That's what's going to take fold. Like, I shit you not. It's coming. It's coming, folks. So, if you guys enjoyed, I hope you'll... Well, at least I hope you all enjoyed. And I will see you next time when we play some more Crash Bandicoot Uno. And, as always, take care, everybody.